Hey banda, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos una vez más aquí a Jayk, una vez más al canal. Y el día de hoy tenemos una emisión súper especial de contenido, y una emisión que yo estaba esperando demasiado desde hace bastante tiempo, porque tenemos la primera entrevista internacional con un rockstar de los Estados Unidos, de Nueva York, que la verdad es que te volará la cabeza. Sé que estamos pasándola algo complicado con todo este rollo del coronavirus, con el alojamiento, con esta cuarentena extraña que tenemos ya en nuestras casas, que ya nos tiene hartos. A todos nos ha afectado de una u otra forma. A mí en lo particular, o a nosotros, a mi banda, nos afectó porque nuestra presentación que teníamos en la Ciudad de México con las bandas Crash Diet y Wildstreet, en un evento súper esperado por nosotros y por un chorro de gente, pues se tuvo que posponer desafortunadamente por todo esto del coronavirus. Pero como sé que hay muchas personas que estábamos esperando esta fecha, que nos gusta, que queremos conocer más de todo este movimiento, de todas estas bandas, pues me di a la tarea de tratar de idear este contenido y esta entrevista a larga distancia con una estrella de este show, con uno de los principales exponentes del glam, del sleaze, de estas nuevas bandas, y es Jayk, vocalista de Wildstreet. Planeamos la entrevista, la ideamos, la elaboramos, y la verdad es de que me siento muy contento por los resultados, porque es una entrevista súper cool, donde aprendí bastante, donde conocí más a esta enigmática figura, a este enigmático rockstar, y que te vas a llevar bastantes sorpresas cuando la veas. Así que bro, sin más preámbulo, te dejo con esta entrevista en el Soundcheck, en esta nueva sección en el Soundcheck con Jayk y Jayk de Wildstreet. Y ojo, porque vas a ver el mejor inglés de tu vida. Pues hice mi máximo esfuerzo, bro. Mi primera entrevista en inglés completamente, y estoy muy contento de los resultados. Chécala, júzgala, critícame. Y bro, chécala. Wildstreet, Jayk, aquí en Jayk. Damn, bro. Hi Eric, how are you? How do you feel about this situation, about the corona? How do you feel? How do you live this in New York?
Well, this is a really difficult time for everybody, and we're all trying to do our best. But you know, everybody's got their own trip and their own worries and their own. But right now it's about everybody taking care of everybody else. You know what I mean? And we gotta just take care of each other and make sure that nobody else gets sick. For me, it's actually it's been hard in certain ways, but it reminded me like what's most important to me, and what's most important to me is music and making music, and so trying to turn this quarantine, this into something that inspires me to write,
to create music.
And so what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to instead of focusing on business, because who knows when business is going to come back, and who knows when the next song is going to be released. You know, all that stuff is up in the air. All I know is that I love playing music, and I love writing songs.
Slow down for the morning, easy does it, baby.
Eric, correct me if I am wrong, but this is your first interview in Spanish, or for a Spanish media, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I hablo español un poco.
Poquito, yeah. You have been here in Mexico?
I have. Well, okay, I have, but not far into Mexico. I went to Tijuana when I was in high school.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. It's a huge pleasure to have you with us for the first time.
I can say that of a lot of shows in recent years, the Mexico show, the two Mexico shows, and the Colombia show are the ones that I've been most excited about, because
this is the question that I have for you. With all of these things, many of bands have to need to cancel or postpone your tours, their gigs. How this affect about the Wildstreet plan in this year, and how this affect I don't know, maybe your friends in the other bands activities. How do you affect in with this situation?
Well, listen, Wild Street had the Kings of the World tour booked,
Mm-hmm.
right? We were going like Mexico, Colombia, um, Canada, um, England, and all over Europe, and we also had a Midwest tour in the U.S. and we have it's still going to happen. We spent a year planning this to be like the biggest year ever for the band, and we had to just like scramble and think of how to what we're gonna do. And luckily, I got a great booking agent in the U.S. who's taking care of that. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah. About the whole music industry, what repercussions you think that we have in the remainder of these years and the next years? I don't know, maybe from the next tours of the other bands or the problems in the economy for the gigs of the promoters lose a lot of money. How do you think this will affect?
uh, I think it's going to be honestly, it's going to be very hard. But that's where maybe stuff will shift in the music industry and stuff will be easier in a sense. I don't know. Maybe more people will be apt to donate, or maybe the government will donate. Whatever. It's just like we just don't know. But like everybody's so having a rough time. So
Yeah,
all we can do is just hope for the best and stay positive and keep everybody else positive.
and
Because
keep us together, no?
exactly. Like it's not. This is not like a U.S. problem. It's not a
No,
Mexico. This is a worldwide problem.
worldwide. Yeah. Tell us about Wild Street. Where it comes, how this band started since 2008. That's right?
Well, no, we actually started before then. Our first demo was made in 2006. I was in this like kind of not the best sort of pop punk band in New York, and we did a little bit of shows out of town, but nothing really serious. And then so the band was breaking up, and I started writing. We wrote like "Open Up Your Eyes" and "Hard on You," and and then I met Jimmy on my guitar player on Craigslist.
Okay.
And so, needless to say, like when he wrote to me, I was in my own world. I was like, can you send me a picture? And I kept on emailing, and he sent me like 20 pictures of the same picture. Can you send me a picture? But then he showed up to our band practice, my previous band before Wild Street, and he killed it. But
Okay.
he also came back with the songs that we had, and he took his 4-track tape recorder that he had since high school or something, and he recorded like his own guitar parts on songs. And that's what impressed me most.
Okay.
It's like he cared enough to do that. So after we started hanging out together more and writing a little bit, then we decided that band that I was in is gone, and we're going to create something else. Okay, so we went to the studio. We made this one demo, and then Jimmy and I spent the next year or so finishing the first record.
Okay.
We played some shows. We hired our band. We played with like session dudes and played a few shows, and then we decided that we're going to put a real band together, and that's when Wild Street really was created, and that was like around 2002, 2008, 2009. And so in 2009, we got in December of 2008, leading into 2009, just as we put together our whole real band, we got signed to this label in Las Vegas, right?
Okay.
And the label gave us our first chance to play at Rocklahoma and a half weeks across the U.S. in a 15,000 band. Now let me tell you, 15,000 band for 2 weeks is kind of hard. But for 10 and a half weeks, we toured everywhere. And we went
Okay.
to certain cities like a bunch of times. Now, if anybody ever says that it doesn't make you a band to go on tour, then they don't know what you're talking about. It's like really, like we were like, you know, figuring out stuff when we were on tour. We figured it out, and we played Rocklahoma, and we still had fans who saw us at the first Rocklahoma in 2009. Like I saw one of my friends, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we keep in contact, but he was a fan through Rocklahoma. Became years have gone by, and of course he's my friend now. But it's crazy. Like the first set we played was at noon on the first day. Some members left eventually. Jimmy, my guitar player, actually left the band for a little while. He co-founded the band.
The band stops for years, no?
Yeah, he was not in the band until from 2010, 11 until 2016.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that he and I were writing the songs that became Wildstreet 3 that whole time, even though he was in it. So, which was probably not the greatest for my band members who were in the band, but it's just. And eventually we, after that record was done, and we did another 2 tours. Ian, this dude who was playing in the band Dirty Penny.
Dirty Penny.
He joined Wildstreet for a little while. And so then we did our videos, we did Easy Does It, the band took a break in 2013. 2016,
Easy Does It and Poison Kisses the great boom, no? Or the band.
Poison Kiss is, like, that video is great, like, and that's, the song, like, I'm really proud of that song. So 2016, I put together Wildstreet again with Jimmy, and we decided. We first went to the other band members and asked them if they wanted to join. They were not so interested because, frankly, they moved on. They had other things in their life, and I get it. The focus is to play Wildstreet's music in front of everybody, everywhere.
Right.
Now, our band members, Block Driver on drums, Dominic Marquez on guitar.
Yeah.
Jimmy plays guitar, and sometimes we have a friend, his name is Aaron, who plays guitar or bass. And Johnny plays bass.
Dominic is Latin?
Yeah,
For the name.
he's a shredding guitar player.
Yeah. Reminds me of Slash.
She's so good.
Why did you start in the music and with this I don't know, wave of sleaze glam, newest glams in the world, with Black Rain, with Dear Penny, with Crash Diet, with Reckless, with all of these bands? Why you accept this style? How this Wildstreet wave starts?
Okay.
Well, overkill got your attention. At midnight I come alive, I keep rolling on. I roll the
Started Wildstreet. We had never ever heard of Sleaze Rock. I knew who Baines and Jenna was only because we played with them at Don Hills in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea who they were. What Jimmy and I were trying to do was not necessarily like a sleaze rock thing. We were just trying to like make music that sounded like Def Leppard.
Okay.
You know? Like and we kind of like had like other influences. Like to answer your question, I had no idea. Like I think we've been around like reasonably as long as some of them, but like later on I discovered Hardcore Superstar and Crash Diet. Personally, I love those bands.
reflection. So good you need to be in my collection. Come on, baby.
Maybe 2010, when I start to watch YouTube videos about Crash Diet. For these videos, I knew Wildstreet and Hardcore and all of these bands, a whole wave of bands, of new bands with this style, and it's very cool for us right here in Mexico. For that reason, we wait a lot of time to have you with us. I'm going to play with you in the Mexico gig, and that's really awesome. I need to tell you something about Poison Kiss and Easy Does It. Around 2011 or 2012, in the glam community, right here in Guadalajara, we meet in small parties and gigs and play songs like Poison Kiss or Easy Does It in a full volume and right, that rocks, guy. And the boys want to be like you, and the girls want to be like Miss Candy.
And now, welcome to the stage, Miss Candy.
And that's really crazy. Dude. They painted her hair half blonde, half black. And do you imagine that? Did you know that your music is listened in Guadalajara or in Mexico?
I did know Mexico, but I did not know because yeah, like back then I had no idea actually, but now of course I do, and maybe last year I did.
How is Mexico perceived in the U.S. The music in Mexico, the Mexico like a country, and you imagine someday you come to play with us?
As I said earlier, I just can't wait. I mean, like it means so much to me that you guys have been supporting us and listening to us, and like, and I guarantee that you will have like the night of your life. Like Sleaze Rock Wildstreet and Crash Diet and who else is playing? Disaster Machine and
ABN, my band.
Yeah.
ABN, Disaster, Blind Ravens, and
Poison Shot. No,
Poison Shot is in Guadalajara, but in the Mexico City is Blind Ravens, ABN, Disaster Machine, and
Diesel Shot. Diesel Shot.
Yeah, the both of shots. in the recent times, thanks to people like Christian Beristain Entertainment, the sleaze scene in Mexico has grown a lot. And how do you think the future is coming to this genre of music for Mexico, for the world? It's changed to be a small community, and to, I don't know, maybe someday sleaze is the mainstream music, or I don't know.
What's mainstream is it doesn't really matter, because no matter what, our like the amount of people who are listening, and you know what surprises me, like how many kids are starting bands that's like are quote unquote sleaze bands, or I think that there's gonna be more bands like this, and I always said that I'm gonna make Wildstreet a household name, make Wildstreet, you know, like mainstream. We're gonna take us to the mainstream. So that's what I plan. I can't change what I do at this point. So I'm good.
Yeah. And what's your opinion for the bands that you have heard in Mexico, or you already heard or listen our music? What's your opinion about the talent, about these new bands in Mexico?
I can't wait. I've been
in Mexico, in Latin America too.
Yeah, like I've been talking to a bunch of Mexican bands in Mexico, and just trying to, you know, like every time somebody's, you know, who's playing at one of the shows and releasing a song, I check out the song, and like, you know, I was like kind of trying to dive in, and I listened to like Moderato. I guess they're kind of a fun sort of
something like Steel Panther, maybe.
Yeah, kind of like that. But yeah, like I've been listening to everything everybody sends me. It's part of like we have this playlist on Spotify. It's called This Rocks, and part of it is like that. It gives like newer bands the opportunity to have a lot of listeners, right? And also like kind of creates like a worldwide community of glam, sleaze, hard rock, heavy metal, visual visual rock from Japan. There's like bands from everywhere on this playlist, when people put out their new singles, they should contact me, and I'll help everybody. You know what I mean? Like, send me your next single. You know what I mean? Like, send me like whatever you got. We're all the bands are in this together. You know, like we can't exist without each other.
ABN, I sent my new single, and Poison Shots sends his single, and you listen, and that's cool. Well, thank you very much, bro.
Totally.
That's fucking great, bro.
Hey, I'm Jayk from Wildstreet, and I think that it's first. Let me say this: it's great to see and to get to meet all you people in Mexico, and it's an honor to be able to play for you guys. And so please subscribe to Hey Jack's YouTube channel, and if you get a chance, check out Wildstreet. It's youtube.com Wildstreet. And so the dates that have been rescheduled for Bogota, for Guadalajara, and Mexico City. And I believe that it's September 30th in Bogota. The 2nd and 3rd is probably the correct date. So we'll be in Guadalajara with Crash Diet and a bunch of really great bands. And then on Saturday, we'll be in Mexico City. So please come out and support it. Like, I want to meet everybody. So everybody introduce yourself, and we'll rock together like the biggest party of the century. Like exactly what you need right now.
That's cool. Thank you very much, Eric. We wait for you and for the whole band, and thank you very much. Bro, ¿qué te puedo decir? Estoy muy contento con los resultados de esta entrevista. Espero que te haya gustado. Si así fue, comparte estos contenidos, dale like, suscríbete, lo cual es muy importante para que yo pueda realizar más entrevistas de este tipo, más contenidos de este tipo. Y déjame en la caja de comentarios si ya conocías a Wildstreet, si lo estás conociendo, qué te parece esta banda. Es muy importante la interacción. Recuerda que yo contesto todos tus comentarios y en el próximo video voy a leer los mejores. Así que comenta aquí abajo, que no se te pase. Y bueno, banda, quiero agradecerte bastante por seguir viendo los contenidos de Hey Jax, a la gente que hizo posible esta entrevista. Comienzo con Jesse Castillo, gente como Mephisto Regnal, a Chris, mi brother, por el apoyo, por todo ese ánimo que me dieron para hacer este tipo de entrevista. A Christian Beristain, evidentemente, de Beristain Entertainment. Bro, gracias por todo lo que haces por esta escena, gracias por tu esfuerzo, por hacer realidad este tipo de eventos. Y sobre todo Jayk, man, you're awesome, man. I'm so happy to meet you, to talk with you. I'm very excited to play with you, bro. I'm so happy. And sorry about my English, man. Thanks. You rocks, my friend. Thank you very much. Perdón, ya estamos hablando al español. Se me fue. Gracias a todos ustedes por haber visto este video. Yo soy Jax Rudos. Nos vemos hasta la próxima. Damn, bro. Bye.